in the last chapter of our story, Gonyant, Cordelia, Lucky Jack, and Sky made their preparations and left Cast Cadden for the very first time. Their destination, the city of Derriton, over to the west. And on the road, they immediately encountered the struggles of life beyond the city walls. The first night, not even able to scrounge up the materials to make a campfire. Some of them not having rations to eat and becoming very hungry indeed. It was on the third day of travel that halfway through the afternoon, they saw something unusual past a tree line, flashes of light, seemingly arcanic in nature. And as they pushed forward, they saw a number of individuals in battle with a creature of some description. In a split second, Cordelia, feeling a parallel, a reflection between what she saw in front of her and past experience, recent experience, made the decision to help this group. And so these four individuals were thrust into the fray against a huge, amorphous flesh creature with large, bony, clawed limbs, massive, stumpy legs, multiple eyes, multiple mouths, protruding bits of bone. And this creature had already decimated this group, killing 2 of the individuals. But the 3 that remained, with the help of the rest of this group, and with a hefty couple of swings from Cordelia, managed to fell this creature. Poetically enough, the group learned that these individuals belonged to an order of knights called the Order of the Dragonfellers. And learning this, Lucky Jack had quite an emotional reaction. He was not the only member of this little traveling group to be distressed, however. Sky, in the midst of battle, was doused with this creature's blood, caking her face and most of her clothing. And Omela, the Dragonborn, tried to assist in the best way she could. And this caused a very extreme reaction from Sky. The Dragonfellers did what they needed to do with their dead. Gifted you some rations. And left you next to a now crackling corpse of this creature as it has been set on fire. Lucky Jack off by the road. Gonyant following him. And Cordelia, after helping Sky, the pair walking to find the other 2. And that is where we go. At the players' keep. That was embarrassing. Cordelia, with Sky in tow, you trudge the short walk back down to the road. And there, sat down, is Lucky Jack. Gonyant, where are you?
I've walked towards him, but I haven't entered his space. I've probably stopped maybe 15 feet away.
Yeah.
And my eyes are going between the remains of the monstrosity, and every now and then they flick up to the bird.
Who's just circling sort of above you guys and slightly above this thin trail of smoke that is now drifting up through the air, just back and forth. Cordelia, you walk up and you step in beside Gonyant, about 15 feet away from Lucky Jack. Sky, I'm assuming you trail behind.
Yeah, but wait, let's just a bit away from the group.
Absolutely.
I think Cordelia will look at you for some sort of clue as if to whether you've said anything to Jack. But if you're just staring at me,
Yeah, I'll look towards you. You'd see a half grin if you could see under the feathers. Not a grin of warmth, but a grin of like, hey, you're back. So I suppose what you see is a slight nod of the head and a kind of raise of the shoulders, as if to be like, hey.
She'll just give you a small smile and turn to Jack, who's facing away from us, I presume. She'll just go and plop down next to him. Again, her skirt like punches up around her.
I think as you guys approach, you would see that Jack is sitting at the base of a tree. The tree bark is covered in scorch marks, and his crowbar is sticking out of the wood, the trunk of the tree, and he's just doesn't register that you've sat down, and is just like sitting on his butt, hands on his knees.
You don't like this tree?
It's not the tree's fault. And there's a tss, and you see a little bit of steam drift off Jack's face. It's not the tree's fault. You did good. You were really good. You're always really good.
You don't have to talk about whatever it is if you don't want to, but...
No. You're right. I don't want to. So, let's just get going, huh?
And I think she'll go to stand up, but instead she'll kind of register what you said and see the people again and the people they lost on the floor. And she'll kind of twist in her seat, so she's still sat and she's still addressing you, but she's also addressing both of you as well. Are you really just going to leave them?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
I almost died, so it feels like I should have followed the hunch.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I'm sorry we helped at all. And Lucky Jack stands, yanks his crowbar out of the tree. They're not good people, Cordelia.
How do you know?
I know. I just know. Come on. We're never gonna get to Darrington like this. Just forget about them. And he puts his crowbar into the bag of holding and begins to walk off.
Like she'll stand up quite abruptly and like brush off her skirt and just follow on.
I'll look at Sky.
What?
Kick some dust in the road towards her. I can't have you going last. I don't know what you're gonna fucking eat.
Whatever.
Your clothes still damp, though that sticky, crusty sensation of the blood has gone from most of your skin. There's a little bit in your hairline that is still, you could just feel it underneath, and you feel too close to your clothes, whereas usually that hood brings a semblance relief. It's now exactly the opposite thing to what you need, and there's a almost as if a heat is rising through you, like you're too warm and yet you feel really cold. You take a couple of steps down the road, and then all of a sudden that heat flashes. It flashes through most of your body, brimming out from your chest, down your limbs, across the back of your forearms and your hands, up your neck, behind your face, but then bursting out behind your eyes and your head, and it ripples down your spine, and I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
17.
You immediately stop. Your muscles seize, and you go to double over. You don't quite do as you start to resist the pain, but in a single second, your whole body alights.
I think as she feels that she put so much effort into, I'm guessing it sounded like the con might have made her fall to the floor.
I'll say you
Just because I think if she tries to stop herself from doing that as she puts all of her effort into that, there will be like it happens, and a flash of purple will swirl over her whole skin.
Absolutely.
And her form will shrink to the size of a younger than 10 female girl with dusty blonde hair, pale Caucasian skin, a smattering of freckles across her nose, purple eyes for like a second, and then almost like a glitch, and then the body will transform back.
Absolutely. As your muscles lock up, as if a muscle in your arm was seizing something internally, a muscle seizes, but instead of locking up, your form, as you just described, and
do the clothes change as well?
No.
What would I just see a baggy jumper get a lot baggier and then a lot less baggier?
Yeah, essentially. But the hood would fall within the momentum of gravity of that, and you will see, because I think this will be as she's going to walk away from you, so it's not like you just see this. Everything I just described, basically, you would see in anyone who would hear the sound of her groaning. If they turned around, would also see that. But
absolutely, thank you. It happens for only a second, and then there is a rush of relief that comes with, like I said, a cramped muscle releasing. That tension just immediately fades.
Hard. It's really hard. Fuck me. I think those berries are repeating on me again, and we'll kind of just walk.
Gonyet's like stock still, head cocked like a Labrador. But then she walks away as if it was like cracking knuckles. And he just very carefully begins to trudge after her.
Mm-hmm. And you do so. You keep about 5-10 feet behind, as you said you would, keeping her not at the back of the group. And you continue to walk at her pace until she has caught up with a slow-moving Cordelia, following a trudging Lucky Jack on the rest of your third day of travel. And I'm assuming that because of recent events, most everyone walks in silence for the remainder of the day until, once again, the sky darkens overhead. 4 out of 5 moons come to greet you. And you have to sit down and rest for the evening. I'm assuming that you all follow the same rituals of making a fire, setting an alarm, sitting away from the group.
The only thing I do differently...
By all means.
Only thing I do differently in the evening is we sat down, I see you make the alarm, I whistle for the bird.
Comes down.
Come here. Crouch down onto my knees. That big fucking thing back there was not good. Okay? I'm not gonna sleep if there's more of that out there. Just go up and have a look around, yeah?
Picks up into the air and just starts a not too wide arc, but good 50 feet radius. Just keeps flying.
I think the only thing that allows him to sleep is, maybe every 45 seconds or so, as he passes the near side of the loop, he's doing just the flap, and he's like, okay, he's done another pass. Okay, he's done another pass. And it's almost like a really slow version of counting sheep.
Absolutely.
But, okay, he's done another pass. Okay, he's done another pass. And that's kind of
absolutely
mentally
lulling you like the slowest metronome, just slowly. Another pass. Another pass. Another pass. And you fall asleep. Does anyone else do anything else? Or do you all...
I think Sky's been like sat there, like doing this to her jumper the entire time, because it's like all getting, I don't know, I've never had a worn wool that's been covered in blood, but I feel like it would get quite crispy. No, not yet. I'm going to do it later.
It's not
just,
pleasant.
method it. And she'll just like constantly be, and I think you would have seen it like the entire walk, like just like picking her underpants and stuff. Like it's just everything's really...
No matter where you
nice.
go, no matter where you move it, it's just always in the wrong place.
I think after he completes the alarm circle, still hasn't said a word since retrieving his crowbar from the tree. I think Lucky Jack goes and sits again with his notebook and gauntlet by the fire this time, facing into it, and he's just kind of staring at each in turn and trying to be surreptitious but not being very good at it. He'll pull the locket out from his shirt and just open it really close to his face so no one can see, and is just staring at that for a while. Tucks it back back away. Again, picks up the book. Fuck it. Puts them both away and just pulls out that bottle that he's nearly finished. And begin to swig that. Lights up a cigarette. It's just like staring into the fire. And you know when like you stare into a fire and it like weirdly hypnotizes you? I think that's kind of what happens, and he just slips away somewhere.
Thank you. Cordelia.
I think she just is going over everything in her head, and when I'm replaying their reactions to, were you really going to leave them? And everyone's just being like, yeah, like, kind of wish we did. That's going around in her head a lot. To where, the point where I think she just wants to focus on something, so she starts looking at the runes on the bracelet again.
Okay.
Just to give her something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass the time, and it's almost as if by the end of that you could draw them from memory with your eyes closed. Your watches pass, if anybody does in fact watch.
I think it's mainly, it might even be like early morning by the time Jack feels the capacity to fall asleep. So I think he just stares into the fire for hours.
The fire dwindles down to embers and you just sit there. The bird has taken its 100th lap, and you've managed to find slumber. Cordelia, you sleep, and you dream of glyphs and markings and scratch-like symbols just flashing. Some of them are real, some of them are on the bracelet, and some your mind merges into one. Sky.
I think she will, whenever she wakes up, I feel like she probably is the last watch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that really nice, best part of the sky, in my opinion, where it slowly starts to lighten.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she kind of like, wakes up, whoever wakes her up, when they go to bed, I think she just kind of like sits and just like looks around at things that aren't, like as if there's something there, but there's not. But she's just, I think, keeps getting lost in thought.
Mm-hmm.
And ends up like locking on the bird and feeling jealous of it, that it gets to just be free and fly around up there. I kind of look around at the sleeping group, which she hasn't done on the rests yet. She's just been very contained. And I think almost like a snake looking at its prey, but not with an evil intent, just kind of just like spends a bit of time properly taking each of them in. Rat kind of looks back to Cordelia and remembers the kind gesture of helping her, more so with the blood than the food. because in her head Cordelia is rich, so giving her food is nothing to her. But Cordelia would have servants, so for her to take the time to clean her, yeah, that's big for her. She's a noble woman. And I think she'll go to get her scrapbook out, but it's ruined because she doesn't have a bag of holding. She has a little suitcase, and she straps her, and that's full of yarn. Fortunately, the yarn's okay.
God.
But the book is just attached to her, and that's covered in blood. So the past, I don't know, 7-8 months of scrapbooking is all destroyed. So she kind of just places that down on the ground.
You look at the pages. Some of them dried and crusted and stuck together with that blood. There are others that still actually remain slightly moist because the mixture of blood and water that has settled on them. Just that flash of that spray coming towards you as you are on the floor. Just appears in your mind, and it takes a lot to even get it to shift.
Yeah, I think she'll replay that moment and the moments that kind of follow. I think she tries to, because it brings a level of stress into her, they really try to deflect it out, but it's quite hard. And I think the reason why it's hard is because of the lash out that happened when she, I forget the name, but when she pushed.
Yeah. Omela, and you go from that spray of blood, and like a spiral, you go through that sequence, the spray, the taste, sensation, the voices that are talking at you, and you just want them to shut up because you can't think of anything but the feeling of your skin being drenched and someone trying to touch you, and the mere thought of that feeling like it would burn, and them then dumping that water and everything boiling over, and you snap and something inside bursts outside, and then all of a sudden you see scales and tails just over and over itself colliding, and you go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and just every single moment just that was embarrassing.
And I think whilst that's all happening, in the way that it's coming up in her brain is like as if the images have been scrapped book onto a piece of paper. So it's all kind of torn and stuck down and haphazard. And it's just, kind of the scrapbook is full of patterns and things that she's found, and it's all kind of chaotic and like that, and kind of glitching and memories of older, memories of newer, all these sorts of things. And I think, you're right, it starts to kind of grow and grow and grow. And I think as the fire is dying out, she kind of within that rage picks up the scrapbook and chucks it towards the fire. But just before it hits the fire, it just like stops in the middle of the air. And she just locks in. And she'll think back to the shove and the split coin and the tankards. And she'll let the book fall onto the ground. lets it fall, and just thinks about it lifting. And it does, and her hands don't move. And she's going to crush it.
With the force, pages split and spill open and out and burst, and it is as if the scrapbook becomes this weird blossom. The petals are bursting out, this white and dapple of colour in amongst the brown pages as you just compress it and compress it and compress it. Before long, there are just shreds of parchment.
And she'll look up to the moon that's always in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
I just made it look like you. Shit. And there's like this ignited feeling and look on her face. And I think you just kind of will go off into thought.
And those thoughts tick through your mind as the moons disappear, all except the shattered one.
The most pathetic one.
And there it hangs as night turns into day. And that's where we're going to take our break. Please join us in a couple of minutes. We'll be back very shortly. and welcome back.
welcome
Jack! Shit! He threw me off. That's
I
not
did.
fair.
I knew
That's
that'd
not
get you.
fair.
And
Immediate.
goodbye, scrapbook.
Oh no!
I never make it about myself,
Bye.
so
Oh,
We'll make you a new
fuck.
one, a better one.
yes.
A better one. That one. Anyway,
Have a drink, Jack. It's all right.
yeah, sorry, excuse me, guys. The night fades away, and in your own time, you all awake. And by mid to late morning, you're all at least conscious. You have a number of days of travel, about 3 or 4. Over the course of at maximum 4 days of travel, what would you do on the road?
I would just start that morning, if that's okay, to pick up exactly
By all
from
means.
the moment Sky's staring at the space where her orby thing was. Her
It was an orb when she finished.
was
Crumpled box.
scrumpled.
Oh my god!
She
Go. We all hit.
We
it
had it,
hit
we had
all
it.
of us.
Yeah,
Please
All of
continue.
us.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, professional Ben.
Yeah, it hit all of the
Professional
unprofessional
Ben.
ones. Please continue.
No.
Sorry.
All I would say is she's potentially pulled out of that reverie finally when Goniant walks across her eye line, going off to get his worms,
Come on, worms.
and his grubs and scraps and bits like that. So he procured that pack of rations for you, but he's very much still on his own. I'm eating my worms. That problem's whatever it is, but I'm off. Comes back with his little cloaky handy thing, and the bird's kind of hopping, skipping after him. And he's eating, and he's like, "Oh, you've got all day to fucking. All right, okay, all right."
I think there's a moment when you've looked at the vulture. When you look back, there's like a bit of the rations are in your hand. Thanks for the worms. I didn't have the worms. What did I eat? Mushrooms.
You're welcome. And again, just as belligerently, he sits down, and while 2 seconds ago he was really pissed off at having to feed the vulture one of his worms, he waits until Sky's not looking and feeds the vulture the jerky that Sky put in his hand. Once they're all kind of up and we've got that horrible, awkward silence, we can't be doing that again.
What?
We can't be stepping off the road to go and help people we don't know.
Why?
Because I would rather not die.
I champion this opinion. And rising from the dust next to the campfire where he clearly passed out, Lucky Jack, like his hair just greasy, flopping in his face, clearly hungover. I agree with that. Searches around for his bottle, finds it empty.
You finished that one.
I can see that. Thank you. I have another.
I also don't want to die, but if there are people that need help and we can help, then why not?
Those people don't need our help.
They did. 2 of them are dead.
Good. But I understand what you're saying. You were very brave.
I don't need to hear that.
You made a decision that affected all of us.
But do you not think about these people. They have families and...
I'm not going to meet the family, am I?
Okay, I'll be the one to say it. We're gonna be traveling down this road together. We gotta have each other's backs. I ain't never left Kaiskedin. I don't know what the wilderness is like. So it was my fault we went to check it out. I'll take that. But I agree with Cordelia that if someone's in trouble, maybe sometimes you can help. We got stuff we can do, right? But I also agree with Ganyid in saying that we should not have helped those people. But we gotta help each other, right?
That's what I'm saying. We help each other by looking out for each other. Maybe sometimes we help each other by not helping other people. Everything's a gamble. And one day your luck runs out.
It's funny. It is funny. Yeah.
Why are you being dramatic?
Dramatic. Yeah, that's me. Dramatic Lucky Jack. And he's gonna stand and start gathering his things.
I'm sorry, Gonin, I can't promise that. I can't. But I'll do my best to look out for you all.
Stands up, looks at the last worm, looks at Cordelia, flicks it, and it lands down and writhes like something whose world has been changed by something to, from its perspective, is huge and eldritch and shouldn't exist in the world. After a couple of seconds, it finds a bit of soft dirt and starts burrowing down. That's who I've helped today. Happy with that? Okay, good talk. Stands up, brushes himself down, and then waits.
Do you wish you were somewhere else?
Do I wish I was somewhere else?
Yes, what I just asked you came out of my mouth.
Yes, I didn't hear you. I mean, yes.
Where would you be?
It's a complicated question.
It's not really. It's actually pretty simple.
I'm used to going to places with people I trust. I'm not used to going to places with people I barely know.
That's fun for you.
It was.
I would like to get to Deriton alive. I would like to speak to these mages. Can you trust that?
Yes.
Anyone else plan on dying on the way?
I'm thinking about it. I'm not planning it. Just crosses my mind, you know.
No more fucking Bettys. Why do we all trust that we all want to be alive when we get to Dediton? We might even try and help each other on the way.
Not if this one keeps crying.
What is your problem with me?
I don't have a problem. When did I say I had a problem with you?
Seriously, Sky.
What?
Since I met you, all you ever done is rag on me, calling me dramatic, asking
that
me
once.
weird questions. What's your problem?
What weird questions?
I don't know nothing about you.
That's
You
why-
don't know nothing about me.
That's why you ask questions. No?
It's just you got a weird way of asking about people. It's like you ain't been around nobody for years.
Oh, gods above and below. It's not like anyone's fucking socialite, are they?
Could be if I wanted to be. All right, how's this? You want trust?
I'm not even saying that. I just. It would be nice to not feel like we were all out here by ourselves.
All right. Fine. Hi. My name is Lucky Jack Polvora. I'm 36 years old. I'm from the city of Karstkaden, and I sell weapons to very dangerous people to make money. That's why I'm out here. Now, I'm sorry that you've been dragged into this, but I thought I could help.
And I'm grateful for that help. I am. And I want to make it there alive. Obviously. I think we can just do it together.
I ain't in the business of working with
I
other
know.
people.
But doing this by yourself is a lot harder.
Yeah, I get that. Maybe I could break the habit of a lifetime.
What?
Great, so none of us want to die.
Good.
Good. Sky,
Don't want to completely roll it off the cards.
I am.
Gonyan puts his hand around his neck, and there, as he digs under the edge of his hood, his fingers touch a small thong of leather. Waiting for somebody to laugh at thong.
I
There you
love
were.
that.
You did.
I heard it and I was like,
We'll get that out of the way. We're back in the room. We're all good. He
Go on, Cisco.
holds it and then pulls it to the edge. There's a small it looks like a disc of wood that is about what are you calling that? 2 inches in circumference, shall we say?
We call it that, Kendall.
What do you reckon, Kendall? What do you reckon? It's about
Feels like not sufficient.
insufficient. Really, you call that 2 inches?
Insufficient
It's maybe half a centimeter deep, and it's like bark on the outside, and then it's hollow on the inside, and inside the thong attaches to this little disc of wood, and then it wraps round the kind of gap in the middle, the way you would wrap up a present. So it's got that kind of cross. When he pulls it off and he unwraps it, nestled in the gap in that wood, he just pops out. There's a little coin, and it's a kind of dull, silvery kind of color. That almost does the opposite of catch the light. You know, if you move something and it shines, if you move this, you lean closer because it looks like there should be a shadow instead of it catching light. But that's just the way it looks. He holds it in his hand and he's just rubbing one side of it as he talks. And he goes, "Okay, heads, we make it to Territon alive. Maybe we become soulmates. Tails, you shoot too much, you cry too much, and you eat too many berries." Yeah?
I didn't hear the insult that you said to me because he was whining about
I said you ate too
something.
many berries. And he flicks it. Ding! And it spins in the air, it heads up, it reaches its apex.
And it stops.
Is that supposed to happen?
It's pretty fucking cool.
Just never done this before.
What does that mean? Does that mean we don't get to Territon at all?
I don't know, maybe we get there and we die. I don't know.
What?
How does
That's
that...
the worst outcome.
Maybe it means we shouldn't know our future.
And this has never happened before. And at first it's quizzical, and then there's a little beginning of a palpitation. And after a couple of seconds, he goes, and the bird flies down and snatches it out of the sky.
There you go.
Or does it?
Yeah, no.
Okay. And it kind of flies and then circles around him and lands on his right hand side. Yeah, good boy.
Is that a magic coin or?
He's never done that before. He does a couple of mini little flicks to just 6 inches. Does it come up? Does it come down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, up, catch, up, catch, up, catch. Let's not tempt fate then. And he fits it back into the spot and wraps it up. Puts it around his neck, ties the thing, and shuffles it back down. He doesn't say anything, but he's really affected by this. Like, just probably for the rest of this day,
Oh no.
his mind is just like, what the fuck happened there?
I think kind of as the group's growing up, Sky will just... I will also say that in that conversation, Sky has been looking at all of you directly in
I
the
know, that was
eye.
crazy.
But she'll go up to... Haven's one of the good ones, no, I'm joking.
Haven's one of the good ones.
Yes, I love it.
How did you get that?
I threw it at him when he said Havern's one of the good ones.
Oh.
Did you miss that?
missed that.
To be fair, I only saw it hit the backdrop.
I missed
Fuck.
it. I was
God.
pissing
Oh my
myself.
God.
That
You
was so good.
She will just...
They were slaughtered.
They were slaughtered.
I've been to Millwater before.
Oh, it's for campaign 1.
Find the one you look for. She will just say, go up and be like, look, you'll get it straight with me. If you don't like it, don't talk to me. I'll be all right. But crying doesn't help it. Just get over whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but you were annoying yesterday because you were crying about it.
Okay. Wow.
Do you want to be annoying?
I don't really care, but I guess not.
Do you want to dwell? Do you want your whole day to be ruined because you're all like mopey?
Dwelling's all I got.
Shit.
Yeah. But, I guess this ain't the time nor the place, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'll just, bottle it up. Force it down.
Yeah, it's better for everyone.
Yeah. Gotcha. You know when you said... You know what I said? You remind me of someone.
Sure. Who do I look like?
No, you don't look like him.
Oh.
In fact, you don't look like anybody I ever knew.
We're just gonna scoop past that. Let's keep going. What about you?
Gotcha. Bottle it up. Bury it. Right. Yeah, I was wrong. You're like him in some ways, but
Him.
you got a much more sensible head on your shoulders.
Okay. This is more awkward than talking, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, that was fucking horrible.
Gonyan's already 5 minutes down the road,
Yeah.
and he's just been flicking that coin. But the vulture is still with you guys.
Cordelia's like halfway to you, but halfway to them, and doesn't know.
All right, yeah, I'm coming, Blondie. Don't worry. We're coming.
In fact, the bird's nipping at your skirt to be like,
Why?
"Look,
You don't like me very much, do you?
You beat me to it. I was ready to go. I was like,
Please just don't poo on me again.
and you set off.
I think that went well.
That was our first
that
proper
was a good
conversation.
shout. That was a
That
good
was
shout.
good.
All four of you talked.
Spoke. I
Well
know.
done.
It was eye contact had full way.
Oh
well
my
done.
God.
Madness.
I'm in fucking bits. Inspiration, please.
Still more
I've
honest than the
used anyone.
Dawntakers were.
Yeah, baby.
60 episodes.
100%.
Oh gosh. Yeah. What else do you want to do, guys? Just keep talking. I'm loving it. I could sit here all day. You have, as I said, about 4 days of travel. Off to a more informed start, even marginally, than when you left Koskadden. Does anyone do anything over these 4 days in particular?
How does blood age on wool?
It will dry up
Google
and
it.
it will start to darken and brown.
Does it smell?
It does start to smell. However,
I mean, that stuff already smells.
Yeah. Ugh.
We cross any streams or anything?
you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Cross any
I was looking at the map. There.
We're not allowed to go in water.
Hey guys, I'll cross this river. It'll be fine.
I
will
need to
need
go
to-
water every day this campaign. Sorry. I just, yeah, that's where I pee.
No, I don't do
you-
water.
I miss my bidet.
You will need to find fresh water to like refill water skins
Yeah.
from like streams and freshwater lakes and that sort of thing. So you will need to find water, and so you can make an attempt to clean the wall if you'd like.
Mm-hmm. I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Do you want some help?
I think you'll
I know what's
when we
coming.
find the lake, you'll see Sky just gets in it fully clothed and just tries
Yeah.
to like
Yeah,
brush it down.
I'm
Go for that.
so behind that. Absolutely. Following this very small stream, you find a very small freshwater lake that is. It's more like a flash. It is a very maybe foot deep bit of water, but you can sit in, and in its deepest part, it probably come up to maybe your midriff.
Yes.
Dish.
Yeah.
And you sort of like stretch down, and start scrubbing away.
Does it work or?
It works in part. The color actually still stains, but the actual detritus on it, the crustiness, you do eventually manage to eke away. But there is a big like rust-colored stain over most of it.
I'll turn to. What did your servants do?
What?
What? How would your servants get rid of this?
I don't have servants. Sorry.
What do you call them? Don't say other words.
We didn't have. It's just me and my family.
Oh.
But I can help you if you need it.
I just can't. This bit's. I think this is where it hit me. Like, as in impact.
Try and help you get it off.
Doesn't make much more of a difference. The color still stains. It's going to need more than just a freshwater scrub.
I feel like I would have something with me to wash my own clothes.
You would wash your own clothes on the road, but you and the people that you travel with are very practical. You wash to get rid of dirt, sweat, grime, anything like
Not
that.
blood.
Even blood you would wash off,
Yeah.
but the marks they leave behind you wouldn't be
We just
bothered
wouldn't
about,
care about. Right.
so long as the clothes are functional.
Yeah. I'll just help her as best I can.
Yeah.
But she'll just be like laughing still about the servant thing as she does it. Just yeah.
And yeah, I'll just accept whatever quality we can get.
It is definitely an improvement, and as the garment dries off, you do feel slightly better. It is now just the fact that the look of it has changed. That still sticks with you.
Maybe you should get some servants. I'm gonna walk out.
Okay.
Have I seen this exchange take place?
If you want
You'd all be in
Yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah.
immediate
In the
vicinity.
immediate stream. Yeah.
This would be an activity you'd do like halfway through the day as you stop to refill water skins, grab a bite to eat before you set on for the rest of the day. So you'd all be in the immediate vicinity.
I think as that's happening, Lucky Jack's just reading one of his books, and he turns a page. Huh. And I'm going to cast, potentially without Sky knowing, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation. And the stain vanishes.
Okay.
Well, what do you know?
Does it work?
What
See, I'm great.
moment do you feel? What is Sky doing at this point? Is she inspecting the garment? Was she talking to Cordelia? Was she walking?
Well, I think
off?
she was walking. Is as she was walking out. I'm guessing you
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
So just as she gets out. but
What's
I
your passive perception then? Yes, get in the notebook.
11.
11.
Yeah.
I'll say you don't immediately notice it until you next actively
Well,
look
I think
down.
there would be a bit where she kind of looks down and
Perfect.
sees it
Okay,
goes.
you take a couple of steps out the water, and then as you that image of the blood stain still bothering you, you go and check to sort of like try and vent your frustration out, and it's gone.
Oh, hey, maybe you could be a serpent. That's a great possibility. Well done.
Thank you, Sky.
Couple other things that I want to do in these next few days.
Yeah.
He's gonna take the scalpel majigger out of his artificer tools and begin inscribing runes onto his crowbar. And effectively with my artificer feature, I can turn my crowbar into my spellcasting focus.
Cool. Perfect.
So he will do that, and also just keep working on the gauntlet as well for the next.
Give me, I'll say, give me 2 tinkering checks.
2. First one, ooh, 17 plus 23, and the second one, natural 1.
Hey, that's my roll.
7.
That's
Fucking
my rule.
Don't touch my ones.
Perfect. Thank you.
No, please take them.
I think he tries it on at one point, and this might be the natural 1 roll, but he tries it on and he's like, fuck, shit. And it kind of bends his finger back automatically. Like, fucking. Yeah, chucks it back in the bag, sulks for the rest of the evening.
I think you'll find sometimes when you're working on your stuff, Cordelia will be watching you. Not all the time, just sometimes.
Okay.
She's curious.
You want to take a look?
Yes.
I appreciate your honesty. It's I'm trying to do a thing where I combine like 2 different spells in one object. So these runes here, they're for fire, and this one's for like electricity, you know.
What language are your runes? Do I recognize them?
What languages do you speak?
Boy, a list. Common, celestial, draconic, elvish, thieves' cant.
You do recognize the runes.
Okay.
They are draconic.
Okay, so similar to the.
They are very similar to the ones on the bracelet.
So you know them.
I'll hand over to you.
They're yeah,
You'd probably see her like look at the thing and then look at.
do I clock that there's a?
I mean, you've looked at the bracelet.
Yeah, I have, haven't I?
Did you use these glyphs in a very specific way? You know how to use them via the instructions from the books that you got from Zanatu.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily intuit them.
Yeah.
Akin to someone playing music by ear instead of learning how to read sheet music.
Yes.
Kind of
Yeah.
thing. It's
Okay.
giving you the structure, but not the knowledge, as it were.
Yeah.
So you can look at them and compare and go, yeah, but you looked at that
No.
bracelet and you had no idea what they meant functionally at all.
Yeah.
And you don't speak that language either. So even if you did, it would be.
Yeah, it'd be over my head. Yeah, no, I just kind of use the stuff that's in here. I don't know the language.
Oh.
I'm really smart, so I can kind of
Right.
intuit what it's for,
Ah.
you know, but I ain't a wizard, so I don't speak a bunch of languages and do the bibbity bobbity boo, you know?
Sure.
To me, magic is like a system, right? It's like a source of power you can tap and use and manipulate,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't ever understand it. So, yeah, it's just what I do. I manipulate it.
What is it?
It's gauntlet. Well, in theory, it should combine these two magical effects, making a third. So, thereby transmuting the power into a different form, which is kind of also what I do. You know, magic is just transmuting one thing to another, really, when you think about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like to think so. But I can't get it to fucking work. It's going to take a long time, I think. I need more. I gotta study more. I gotta do more runes. And yeah.
Yeah, sorry for... I was just curious.
No, it's all right. No, nobody ever really asked me. Not even the guy who gave me the books. He just kind of gave me the books and said, you know, off you go. It's kind of.
That seems dangerous.
I mean, he's part of the, you know, the crew that I told you you couldn't see.
Places I wasn't allowed in, but
And they're pretty dangerous people. So I'm not sure they really give a fuck about me. So that's probably why they sent me on this mission. If I don't come back, no skin off their nose, right?
I mean, surely it's important. Though.
Oh, I mean,
I don't think it's a package, right? Surely we have to.
well, yeah, we gotta get it back. But if I die, it's the only reason they sent me is because I owe them money. So
I think there has to be a degree of trust there. They want their package.
you don't know these people like I do, Cordelia. They're
Well, no, you won't let me.
well, no, they're extremely dangerous. Trust me, you would be thanking me if you knew. All right, you want proof? And Lucky Jack takes off his shirt, and underneath
I
he's got
don't
that
need this.
undershirt.
I shouldn't be here.
You're here?
It's in the corner.
And underneath he's got that vest on, and he turns around and you can see on the back, you see that word disappointment. This was the leader of the guild. He did this. I sold some dodgy merch through the guild, and the leader wasn't too pleased, so he branded me. Only my skin don't take to fire, so he had to use an ice brand. Trust me, Blondie, you don't want no part of it. Puts the shirt back on.
Well, I'm sorry that they did that.
I done worse to myself accidentally. Accidentally.
I was about to have a whole other conversation with you.
No. Yeah, no. Total misfires. The fingers, the eye, the myriad of
Is there
scars.
no health and safety manual in that book that you have?
What? Health and safety. What's that?
Wow. All right.
Look, you want to make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs, right?
Yes, but you can break them in a safe way.
Well, not really, no. Not when you're trying to make things blow up.
I guess.
But yeah, if you
All
ever
right.
want to read this, then you can like borrow it if you want. when I'm done with it.
Oh, right. I was going to ask for it now. It's all right.
No, yeah,
You're working.
sure.
You're
It's-
working.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. In fact, I'm working.
When
so.
you're finished.
All right.
And be careful.
Okay. Ow! Fucking
Ah.
shit! I gotta take this off. And he pulls out that glassy-looking scalpel, lowers his goggles, and goes back to work, just inscribing the tiniest little runes. He's done the full pinky, and he's almost halfway down the ring finger.
Anyone else? Okay.
I do think we slowly, even though it's horribly awkward, I think there is the beginnings of a semblance of like routine or roles,
Yeah, I think so.
which is just the beginnings of not even a step towards familiarity, but a step away from total stranger.
Absolutely. This sense of, if I stay in this lane, I'll get left alone. So
Yeah.
I'll continue to build the log loader. I'll continue to build the campfire,
Yeah.
etc. I'll continue to set the alarm. I'll continue to scrapbook.
No. We start scrapbooking
Oh,
again.
I'm so sorry.
A brand new scrapbook. One night when I'm on watch, in fact, the night that the coin fucked up, I am sitting just twisting it through my hand like that. So what happened to you then? You left me as well. Or did you give me one last gift? And he holds it and he rubs one side. And then he flicks it. And it goes up and up and up. And it reaches the apex, and where it should come down, it looks like it hangs for a split second longer and does one extra half turn. And then falls down. And it lands in his hand. And he gives a little half smile, because it did what he wanted it to. And then he gives it a frown, because if it's doing what he wanted it to do now, why didn't it do it before? You're still in there. He puts it back on, tucks it back in. And sees the bird looking at me and goes, fuck off.
Four days pass by. Each day, you eat of the rations that you have, or you forage for food. Each night, you go about that semblance of routine. Each morning, you awake once more, and you repeat. Four days down the road. It is Cordelia that is leading the way, usually, yes? On the road?
Yeah.
Maybe a perception check. 14. As this new landscape sort of keeps on steadily passing you by. You drink it in as much as you can, studying the landscape and the plants and what little animal life you see along the road. But as you start scanning the horizon, up ahead, maybe an hour's journey, you see like a blotch on the side of the road.
There's a blotch on the side of the road up ahead.
What?
Oh, yeah.
A blotch.
What is that?
Ow!
I don't know.
You gotta stop doing
Why
that.
do you keep just stopping?
I just fully shoot myself.
Go back. Could be a tree, boulder. You're not sure. There's just something about it that it doesn't quite marry up with the rest of the landscape.
What about your bird friend?
Yeah, you don't want to just shoot it?
It's way
I was
off.
taking the piss.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
I don't want to shoot it, Gonyant.
Lucky Jack's already there with produce flame in one hand and crowbar in the other, like, oh.
Hey. Apparently there's a blotch in the road. You want to go check it out? Go on.
Is it me or did that vulture look like it was about to vomit?
He said no. He said no, I don't want to.
I will never understand how he managed to train a vulture.
You're still working on it.
Make me an animal handling check. As we are still using the same instructions you gave it
Have you not
last time
rolled
about
yet?
left or right.
No.
Oh.
Nice. Which one?
This one.
Yeah?
I think
Oh,
we
you
should get-
love the wee teeny tiny.
I think
Okay,
we
come
should
on,
get
teeny
Pete more
tiny.
dice.
It's cocked. Is it cocked?
Yeah, it's cocked.
Yeah, good, because that was a 5. But it's okay, because that's a 4. -1 for 3.
Is that for the bird?
What's that?
Is that for the bird or for you? It's the animal.
That's the animal
handling.
Sorry, I thought it was perception.
Once again, flies.
I will say what I
over
try
around.
and do
Go, by all
is
means.
as it flies off, I watch it go and I think about what happened in the last battle, and I watch it and I try and fabricate that ringing in my ears. And I try and fabricate the palpitations. I try and
Give me a constitution check. Give me an endurance check.
con check, just flat con.
No, endurance.
Oh, endurance. Okay, 13.
13. Whereas before, it's barely been a heartbeat or two. Not even 2 at maximum. This time, you do feel that rising, that palpitation, and just that way off. You lose your grip on it, but it lasts longer than before. It's progress. It's
think-
frustratingly small, but
no,
it's
it's great.
it's progress.
I think I shoot in, and then with surprise, Gonyant's body kind of stumbles a little bit because all of a sudden I've gone from not moving to flying 50 feet every 6 seconds, and that kind of jolt, pulls me in, and I don't know how close.
If I'll say, if you flick in for a moment, make me a perception check.
I'm going to make this a disadvantage because I'll say he manages to hold in for like 2 seconds, and then almost like a strobe effect, he starts seeing Birdman, and
Yeah.
really fucking migraines in for a second. One of them's a 19 and one of them was cocked. 2 19s! Sorry, Ben. So I get a split second. Well, it's 18 with my -1.
Yeah.
But for a split second, he gets a really clear image before it starts scatting out.
Although your vulture does not necessarily go that far, 100, 200 feet ahead, and that's not much to bridge the gap between this distance, the height and that extra little bit of distance towards this, you can see that it is a structure. It's a building of some kind. You can't make out much more than that, but about almost an hour down the road, there's a building.
An hour? Okay, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
that's
trek to go. No,
that's
great.
You'll reach it before sunset today, but you'll reach it before sunset today. But it was far away.
Yeah.
But you can just about make that out.
How much that fresh relax set you back? As it scats when he's kind of on a knee, the second knee. He takes his. No, my head. I don't know, but I'm compelled. I'm fucked. The second. I can't help myself. I feel like I'm in fucking bebop.
He's becoming gay.
He drops onto his second knee and his hands squeeze his temples because his temple feels like it's trying to go from, I don't know, 15 inches across to 3 feet wide across. It's bursting out of him and he's like, oh, fuck me. There's a building up ahead. It's like a house or something.
Is he talking to the
Are you
bird?
alright?
I don't know.
Is it
Gone
triggering?
Building up ahead.
How do you know that?
I saw into the bed. Just for a second.
Okay. We're just going to pretend that's entirely normal. Well, it might be an inn or something,
Yeah,
right?
I hope so.
Are you alright? Do you need?
A minute. Yeah,
Yep.
a minute to be nice.
This is what you were like the other day.
Oh, please. I was not that pathetic. And I'm going to pull a bottle of alcohol from my bag. Need a little pick-me-up.
You see his hand twitch towards it, and then his brain tells him no, and he goes, I can't, I don't have anything to give you back.
Oh, all right, more for me.
He puts himself on one knee and then stands up. So, how are we playing this? Are we going to walk up and knock on the front door? Or are we going to dodge it and never go close in the first place?
Does the road look like it's taking us past this?
Yeah, it's on the side of it,
Directly
right?
past.
Yeah.
It looks like it's next to the road. Sky. Gonyant. Lucky Jack. Make me history checks. Gonyant
None for
and
Gretchen
Lucky
Wieners.
Jack
None for Gretchen Wieners. Bye.
are at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, get to the back of the line, boys.
Oh, not bad for disadvantage.
Ooh, not
History.
History.
I'll take a 17, please, Jack.
Okay. Okay.
Modify 20.
Incredible.
Get to the back line.
Total of?
Oh, I rolled a six. I
Thank
rolled a
you.
1, but it's
That's
a
fine.
6.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Wow.
yeah. Wow.
Sky.
Yes.
Lucky Jack, you have heard word of these, but have no prior experience, and it's only when Sky mentions something that something twigs within you, and there's an air of familiarity, though not a lot of intimate knowledge. Sky, you would know that along the roads of Quatan and Adal, at intermittent points, there are taverns where,
Handy.
right?
Truck stops. Fantasy truck
It's a
stops.
Obsessed.
Essentially, fantasy truck stops where
Big up.
travelers and the knights, the different orders of knights, can like go and rest and recuperate. You assume that this is what that is. On that roll, you're very confident that that's what this will be.
It's all right, everyone. You can all calm down. It's just a service station.
A service station.
Yeah, it's just like a tavern.
Oh, right.
People go to drink
Oh, yeah.
mid journey.
Yeah, I heard about these places. It's,
That's great.
I think there's it just in opposition to everyone else softening when they hear, oh, a nice, friendly roadside tavern. That's when Gonyan flares up.
You all expect the worst in people all the time.
Oh, yeah, completely.
Oh, well, I've been to one of these before, haven't I?
What?
I was a big friendly part of the fucking circus show.
You're part of the circus?
Yeah,
No,
what?
you fucking idiot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was meant to have your whole backstory in my head.
I'm not going in. You guys go in if you want. I'm sleeping outside.
Well, why don't we just go and have a look?
We
Might be
could,
Fine.
sure, we could
It's
drop
on the way.
in. They might have supplies and so on, and a nice bed.
But you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'll see you in the morning.
Are you going to at least come up there with us?
Yes, I will walk slightly further along the road for you.
Great.
Can somebody just remind Dewi? Does he know that Gonyan was like being displayed, for lack of a better word?
You
I
were
don't think he
you were
does.
present near the investigation, and I believe
Yeah, you were sat
you were
with
at the table when you first got questioned, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Three were all
yeah,
We
together.
knew.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sky doesn't know.
Knew vaguely.
There was a conversation between you and the hunter that I think only you were privy to, but the conversation with the city watch you will have heard.
Yeah. But as far as I'm aware,
Yeah.
I was imprisoned in the establishment that Sky worked in.
Yeah, you
That's my truth.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll just be on our guard.
Let's just go and see. They might be nice. They probably will be.
Sorry, just your naivety is
I'm a long way from home.
adorable. It really is.
She's just going to start walking.
Yep.
Get walking.
Almost an hour passes, and within that time, that structure grows slowly larger and larger and larger until you can all see a fairly large tavern by the roadside. You can see that there is somewhat of a vegetable garden out back. There are chickens and a goat or two out back. And 3 stories worth of inn before you.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. It's bigger than the Tin Copper. It's just about bigger than Haven's Lodge as well. Haven's Lodge was a very good size. This is bigger. And you can see that there is a sign that displays the leaves of a tree and a couple of red berries, and above it it reads the Berry Bow Tavern.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, cute.
Very
Oh,
nice.
lovely.
I love it.
Do you know what that is?
Looks like a little
Rowan?
guy.
Nailed it. I was like, I'm just gonna see.
So
For my own entertainment, I'm just gonna see you fucking smashed it.
What a loser.
That is
Rowan.
no, because that excited me, which is why I asked. That is in fact
Oh, man.
a rowan leaf with some rowan
I
berries.
knew that.
Did you?
Kind of.
Kind of. The sign reads the Berry Bow Tavern.
That's class.
I'll put in.
You can do whatever you like, sweetheart,
Oh, thanks, babe.
for your notes.
It's now called the Blood Oath Tavern.
Yeah, absolutely.
Berry Bow, huh? After you, my lady.
What do we want to do?
Well, it's a tavern, so
Yes.
I want a drink.
All right. Well, we could just get a drink first.
I'm
He's
shit
not
at
there.
stealth. I try when we
He's
are
not
about
there.
a 2-minute walk away to slip off
Yeah,
the path. I don't even. Is there any
please.
trees? Is there anything at all?
There are some trees around here, so
Okay.
it could be possible. Give me a stealth check.
Oh, he is just behind a tree. Yeah. 16.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
The real
can
people
can everyone make me? I'm not going to go on passive perception though. This is a passive check. Can everyone make me a check just to see?
We can say if you stopped to be like, "What do we do?" and you were
Yes.
looking around, that's an active check.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
happy.
go for it. Cordelia, give me a perception check.
Terrible. 9.
Yeah.
Sensational.
I love it.
You go to look,
Are we?
and Gonyan's not there.
This from the person who said that we should stick together.
I guess that's why they call him Ganyant.
A vulture flies past and shits on Lucky Jack's left shoulder.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't happen.
That happened
Press
to
the
me the other
digitation.
day.
You can make me an attack roll to see if it can aim well enough if you really want to make
No, it's okay. It's all right.
If you want to look for Gonyan now you've had your attention drawn, you can.
I mean, he's being dramatic, so
Gonyant,
What?
come on.
He truly is just like,
He's crouched behind a bush.
Just come in for a drink.
I don't want to come in.
yeah, you know, I kind of see what you mean now.
Are you going to be all right out here for a bit?
Yeah, I think so. It's comfy.
There might be more of those things.
Shit, there might be more of those things. Okay, what do I do? Weigh up my options. Do I deal with the things, or deal with the fact that he stands up from behind a bush that is about navel height.
didn't see you there.
You're with us. You're safe.
Yeah. Steps out from behind the bush, walks up to Cordelia.
You can leave if you don't want to,
Thank you.
but try it. All right.
Oh my gosh, it's such a fucking ray of sunshine.
You walk on up.
I didn't want to go in either.
No, go for it. Hey,
Oh
go.
my god.
What does Sky do?
She's not going in. She's going to sit outside.
Okay.
Sorry,
Whereabouts?
is there like some grass?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Just on the opposite side
I'll
of the road.
just sit down.
Yes.
okay.
Fantastic stuff. Gonyan, you just about get persuaded to go on inside, and you step off the grassy patch and onto the road, and then you hear and you look, and Sky has sat down, but 2 feet from where you were hiding.
Fucking hypocrite. Right, come on. we go to the pub?
Oh, I'm in. I've gone.
Oh, well, all right. Well, yeah, I'll go after. But if he grew an inch out in the wild, he shrinks 2 walking in here.
And I'll just
Okay.
I think Cordelia's like, problem solved, great.
Yeah.
And like she's gone, not realizing
100%,
the sky is,
100%.
like
You walk up to the door
outside.
at the Berry Bow Tavern, and you're just about to push on in when someone or someone's push out. They push past. You see this very large orc, large tusks, sort of like deep greenish skin, bright yellow eyes, and they wear a flash of purple that goes down their back. Just.
Sorry.
My apologies. You.
Thank you.
And just holds the door open for you all.
Jumps a mile when he first comes out and then slinks in.
I don't go in.
Oh my god!
I ain't gonna stand here all day, so come on. Have a good evening, folks.
Thank
Draws
you, you
his
too.
cloak around him.
I want to peep the cloak as I'm passing. Is it?
Exactly the same.
Oh, God.
Inside, there is another purple cloaked figure. This one, human, black hair and sort of light brown skin, a sort of really tight, closely shaven black stubble as they sort of allow you in and nod and then follow out after the orc as you step on in to the Berry Bow Tavern, and it's beautiful in here. This place is very lavishly decorated. There are like sort of deep royal blue curtains on all of the windows, though they are obviously currently open to let in the remaining daylight. The wooden floors are very nicely polished. The walls, the plaster on the walls is this really well-kept, bright white color. Dark beams frame it all. You can see that there are multiple people in a very large space for a tavern. You only see 2, 3 people wearing some form of that same purple. And though they don't always display it openly, if the cape was on their back, you can see the lineage of what you can safely assume to be that insignia of the Order of the Dragonfellers. But there are also other people within this tavern. You can see that there are 3 halflings sat at a table. They are all playing some game of cards. You can see that there is a single human just sipping from a mug. They wear light sandy coloured travelling clothes, tan boots, feet up on the table, just sitting, drinking away, just watching the goings on, sort of looking at you as you all enter on in. And you can see that behind the bar, off to one side, is a woman, a halfling woman. She has sandy coloured hair that is plaited up and then looped around in this sort of like big display of fantastic hair work, and she is just very calmly and slowly going about her work behind the bar.
And is this later in the day or is it just in the day?
It's past noon, probably
Alright.
about early afternoon-ish time. So there's still a little bit of time
Great.
before nightfall.
I think Cordelia will just find somewhere for us to sit.
Yeah, absolutely, easily doable. There are many, many tables, booths, that sort of thing. You can easily do so.
And I think as she sits, she's like, I wonder if they have any of the mechanical and then realizes Sky's not here. Where did she go?
She's outside. She don't want to be in here either.
Well, I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to
Yeah,
go
me too.
up to the... We won't leave Gonyan by himself.
Come on, Ganyan. Let's go to the bar.
I love this so fucking much.
When your hand touches my wrist, there's a faint, high-pitched whine in your ear, almost like a kind of hum or a tingle or a throb or something.
Okay. Let's go over to the little lady.
You do so. As you walk up to the bar, she stops what she is doing. Oh, welcome, my dears, to the Berry Bow Tavern. My name is Adelaide. Please, whatever you might need, ask away. We have all manner of food, beverages. We have...
Can you make it strong and cheap?
We most certainly can. Absolutely. I've got you. No problem at all. Should you require any alchemic imbibements, we do offer a small selection of potions supplied by the Salvation Alchemitory. So by all means, if you need anything like that, please do ask. But can I get you started on something strong and cheap?
Yes, ma'am.
Pulls sort of like a short, squarish bottle and pours you a shot. For you, sir.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Can I just have a coffee, please?
Yeah, sure. I can get someone on coffee.
you.
River, and calls for a second, and then River, and another woman walks out, a halfling looking similar in complexion and physical appearance to Adelaide, but has like dark bluish grey hair that is swept up in a very nice, neat, sort of swirling bun. Yes. River, could you possibly put on a small pot of coffee? Yes, sure thing. It'll be about 3 minutes if you don't mind.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll get on that right now. Adelaide turns her attention. Anything else I can get for you?
I'm okay, thank you.
A second wine.
Maybe some food would be great.
Some food, of course, dear. We've got we can do you some eggs, omelets, that sort of thing.
Yes.
If you go on.
Eggs or omelets. I'm sorry, that just really tickled me. Carry on. We got eggs, we got omelets.
We got eggs, we got omelets.
And not the same thing.
They're not the same thing. We can do some eggs, some omelets or something like that.
Great.
Or,
Perfect. Thank you.
all right, wonderful. Whereabouts do you sit?
Just over there.
Perfect. I'll bring them along with your coffee in a moment.
Thank you.
All right.
Great. Come on.
Can I get a third before I go?
Okay.
Thank you. And she's going to carry this one over to the table.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm going to get Sky because they need to eat.
Okay.
Are you going to be all right? They're very nice.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I'll stay here with him. Whatever.
Perfect. She's going to go out to see where Sky has gone.
Yeah, sure thing. Sky, where have you gone?
I think she sat down, because I think when they were trying to convince Gonyan to go in, she was trying to interject, but doesn't really have the social confidence to
Yeah.
to kind of tell them to stop forcing him in,
Mm-hmm.
but couldn't really get in. Then he goes in. She sits down, waits a couple of seconds. They don't come back and get her. That makes sense.
Yeah.
They were very adamant about making sure Gonyon went in, but it's okay for her to stay outside.
Yeah.
So I think in that moment there may have been a little bit of walls coming down over the last couple of days. But I think they kind of just go back up.
Yeah. You just wait for a couple of seconds and then. Yeah. Of course they didn't come back and get you.
I think like a little pang of something will happen, and within seconds the knitting needles are in her hand.
Yeah.
And she'll just look up at a cloud and she'll start trying to knit and make the shape
Mm-hmm.
of a cloud.
I am so sorry to interrupt, Ben, but did you find your other needle?
I stole the
Yes.
one that you made.
You did find it though as well.
I didn't find the other one.
Oh,
I just stole.
No, you still, and it falls apart at a long rest.
There's only it. Yeah, the other needle would have disappeared after the first long rest.
Shit, coping mechanism's gone.
Oh,
That's
no.
fine. She'll open up the briefcase, which has, a gold knitting needle, expected to be like little tattered, rusted one that he made. Then it has some other stuff, but she loves knitting. So she'll pick up her crocheting needles and start crocheting a cloud, which doesn't do as much,
Yeah.
but
Slightly
there's a-
slower processes.
slightly
It's not
slower, and
quite the
and
same.
The clouds
as-
aren't as malleable. They're a bit tougher. So she'll
Perfect.
Doesn't quite hit that spot.
no.
Are you just sat on the floor?
Yeah.
Just like,
Just opposite the tavern,
great. Cool.
and then we'll just crochet away.
Crochet.
Go on a crochet endeavor, if you will.
Oh.
Ah,
Ben Fenner.
Inspiration.
that is beautiful.
What?
Fuck yes. So Cordelia, as you exit out, you just see Sky.
And she'll walk over and plop down next to her like she did with Lucky Jack yesterday. Are you not coming in either?
I'm the only one that didn't come in.
Yes, I know. They're nice in there.
To you?
I got you some food and you need to eat.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
If anything happens, we leave. But I think it's good to take what we can get.
there's like a real paralysis.
They might want some clouds. But
Wants clouds.
I think people want clouds. You'll never know if you don't go and see.
I know.
Sky, if anything happens, we leave.
Inside check.
Absolutely, give me an insight check. Cordelia, if you can roll me either persuasion or deception.
Yeah, I'm aligned to you.
Can you fucking imagine?
If anything happens, you're staying
Yo,
right there.
I'm shoving you in the way.
Oh no!
That was a nat one.
I got that one as
for a
well.
total of-
That's
Oh, no
fine.
way.
Yeah, I got that one as well.
For a total of.
That one off.
6.
For a total of.
Beats me. I got a 4.
So
She's being truthful.
you are setting the DC.
Yes.
So a nat 1 is definitely the best you could have wanted. But unfortunately, you don't quite meet the DC to get an accurate reading.
Yeah.
And so you are unsure.
She'll stand up.
It's like an animal. She's like
No. Walk towards the door. She'll signal for you to go in first.
and she'll walk in and hold the door for you.
I think she goes to walk in, and this fear flushes over. And as the fear flushes over, there's like an instinctive fight or flight. And I think flight comes in, but in a way that doesn't mean she runs. It means that she does something that she hates, which is she clenches her fist and transforms.
Okay. Wow.
She's doing this in the doorway.
She's doing it just before they got to the
before,
door.
yeah.
Because I think every
Yeah.
avenue that goes, that when she thinks about going in that room, just she never goes to new places.
No, 100%. Before I ask you to describe what Cordelia sees, how conscious is Sky that this happens? Even in the first few milliseconds.
I think I'm gonna get emotional, Venice, because I think of the metaphor. But any queer person knows that there are moments and places where you just don't feel safe. And the most unconscious and conscious thing happens, which is you just try to go back in the closet just for safety. And you know exactly what you're doing, but you can't stop it from happening. And I think that's exactly what happens to them
Amazing, thank you.
in that moment. She, doesn't want this, but it's,
And as this effect happens, even against their will, what do we see?
Cordelia.
Perfect.
But in Sky's clothes.
Thank you. Inspiration. Cordelia, you stand in the doorway and you can see Sky. The light shining behind her so that the front of her form is just ever so slightly shaded. And when you look at a shadow or something, sometimes your eyes get lost in it and it looks darker for a second, and this happens, and when you blink that away, you look and you're looking at yourself in Sky's clothes.
Hello.
I think she'll close the door and like turn.
If anything happens to you, we leave. Pip pop, let's go.
I think that's where we're going to end the episode.
Oh my god, Ben! Yes!
What do you mean?
Pip hop. Pip hop.
Oh my god.
I can't not.
Oh my god, incredible.
What the hell is happening?
Fucking look at us all.
Fucking A.
Incredible. Incredible. Awesome. Thank you very much to I'm fucking blown away. Thank you very much to all of you for that. That was stunning. Thank you. Thank you to Lucky Jack for your mysterious but emotional bond with the Order of the Dragon Fellas. Thank you to Cordelia for your relentless sunshine. Thank you, Gonyant, for the whiplash of care for these people versus such unbridled abrasiveness. Thank you to Sky for continuously rendering me speechless and stopping me in my tracks. Incredible. As per usual, thank you to you at home for watching. Please join us again next week, where the players keep enjoying a restful night at the Berry Bow Tavern. Until then, adventurers, keep on keeping on. Peace and love. Good night.
Pew pew.